Welcome back to Real Roots Radio. I'm really excited to welcome Mr. Corey Walker of the band East Nash Grass to the program today. How you doing, Corey?
Oh gosh, I'm doing so good. Are you doing good too?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great because I have a new album from East Nash Grass, and I get to see East Nash Grass this weekend at Sam Jam 10, the Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival. Comes to the Pike County Fairgrounds in Piketon, Ohio this weekend. East Nash Grass, of which you are a part of, will be closing out the show on Friday night. It's going to be a big time.
Thank you so much. I love Pike County Breakdown, and it's just cool to see the people that are from that area, and we might have to play that song for them.
Yeah, that would be a great fit for at the Pike County Fairgrounds. The Pike County Fairgrounds breakdown. If you guys did it there, right?
I know we're gonna do it.
East Nash Grass nominated for Entertainers of the Year at the upcoming IBMA Bluegrass Music Award Show. You must be so proud to receive such a prestigious nomination.
Uh, we're we're so nervous to be up for the award, and we're so excited for all of our friends. Cinco Hole, uh,
Oh, it
Harry,
looks like
Harry,
Mr. Harry of East Nash Grass, Harry Clark, joining us. Well, how are you doing today, Mr. Harry?
he's doing good. He's late, but uh, we're not gonna we're not going to focus on that.
I can't hear you too great, Mr. Harry.
Probably just got. Oh, it's the other one.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey, there, that sounded a little better. T Talk again, Mr. Harry. No, he's muted.
He's muted.
I
Here,
think when I think he might be
we'll do it
muting it when he
live.
touches it.
We'll do it live.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now, Daniel?
There you go. Sounding good.
All right.
Doing
Sorry.
it live, Bill O'Reilly style.
Thank you so much. Sorry, we're just
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
we're
late.
nervous.
It's a nut house out there today. It's one of the worst days I've had in a long time, but it's good to be here.
I appreciate that you guys dressed up so nice for our radio interview. Mr. Harry's wearing a necktie, and Mr. Corey, you're wearing a sport coat. So appreciate you guys looking spiffy for the radio interview.
Thank you so much. He's. I mean, what can you say? Everybody likes a well-dressed man.
I see you guys have a globe with you. Is that how you guys kind of set your routes for your busy tour schedule? You guys are traveling all over the place.
Not usually. We have an agent and everything, and they handle all that. This is just something that a little knickknack that we picked up that we like.
Yeah, it's a centerpiece. It's a subject piece.
Conversation piece like we're having now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry, before you arrived late, I was asking Mr. Corey about your guys' nomination for IBMA Bluegrass Music's Entertainer of the Year. What does that mean to you?
Oh man, it means the world to both of us to be thought of in such a worldly manner. You know,
What drives you guys when it comes to entertaining the people and presenting great bluegrass music?
Well, usually band. That
no,
was just messing.
Just fun and
That's just a joke.
yeah. We like to get up there and do our best job and put our heart into it and just forget about whatever might be going on.
He's got the biggest heart in the world.
Yeah, it's actually a medical condition. I have a overly large heart, and that just drives us to want to make every show like could be my last.
that's great that you guys give it your all on stage, and that's one reason that you guys have such a great reputation as one of the most entertaining new bands in the world of bluegrass. You guys won New Artist of the Year last year at the Bluegrass Music Awards. Now to be up for Entertainer of the Year, what do you think that your guys' meteoric rise in the world of bluegrass means?
Gosh, just to be up there with people like, I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, uh, Bluegrass Cardinals, Country Gentlemen.
all the very top. You know what I mean?
You mentioned the Bluegrass Cardinals. The Bluegrass Cardinals and Hot Rise and early influence Arnold Schultz will all three be inducted into the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame next month in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Are you guys big fans of the Bluegrass Cardinals and of Hot Rise? Do you guys have any favorite songs of theirs that you guys like to perform from time to time?
Absolutely. Of course, our bass player, he'll sing Colleen Malone from time to time. Great Hot Rise song.
He just started licking his lips when he sees that on the set.
We've done a Pulley Bone Gaiden a few times. That's a great Bluegrass Cardinals song. And let's see, what are some other Hot Rise songs we do? We do every now and again. We'll pull out Nellie Kane's a classic.
Mm-hmm. Blue Night.
Blue Night's another great Hot Rise song.
Cool.
There's so many, and we'll just leave that up to your imagination. Thank you so much.
Corey, you work with Tim O'Brien from time to time. What are some lessons about bluegrass and about the business that you've learned from working with this soon-to-be member of the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame?
He is the best, and just listen to what he says, and things will be better.
That's great advice. Harry, you've got a little snack there. Looks like you're enjoying a nice little meal today. What are you dining on?
I haven't eaten since yesterday morning because of I just don't want to go into it. But I was able to pick up some sardines from the little bodega down the street here in Madison.
And you topped them off with a little hot sauce. What's your favorite hot sauce, Harry?
I got some Crystal here. It's really good. That goes great with seafood. I'm
Fantastic.
a huge seafood fan.
Same here. I'm a seafood fan. I usually don't get mine from the bodega down the street, but to each their own. So,
well,
thank you so much. There's all types of things that you can get in Madison where we live. Crystal, lean.
It's a progressive city, and with a progressing city, it's nice to
do your part.
World-class treats and snacks for businessmen who might need to grab something in a pitch and be thinking about, their health.
You're eating sardines now. When you guys are traveling on the road during your busy tour schedule, what are some of your favorite kind of go-to snacks to snack on while you're traveling down the road?
Stacker 3. Sorry, it was fast, wasn't it?
I love sardines. Are always a good choice because they're packed with all sorts of omegas and rich oils.
Does that help you play the mandolin extra fast?
I don't think so, but it helps me stay in top physical physique, and the fans like it.
That's nice
story.
Speaking of your fans, you guys have grown quite the fan base that really is just charts your every move and hangs on every word that you guys utter on stage. What does it mean to have such a rabid fan base?
Oh, it's nuts, man. We can't get away from them.
It's a nut house.
You love them, but you absolutely hate them at the same time too.
Yeah,
they're the best and the worst at the same time.
I mean, we've just gotten to this point where it's like, we were talking about doing this interview, and I was like, we can't do this outside. People are gonna see us, and they want to talk to us and just get a little piece of us, if you know what I mean. And that's fine, but it eventually it gets old, and then you start like praying. When you pray at night, like we always do together before we go to sleep, you start accidentally wishing ill will towards other people and putting all types of hexes on people, and but it's a growing experience, and we're getting through it all.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we're so thankful for our fans, and they mean the world to us.
You mentioned that your fan base being so overly enthusiastic. Has that led to any? Has that put you guys in any precarious situations or led to any predicaments on the road?
Well, there's all types of things that can happen. There's all types of things that can happen. Like I say, you get on the road and you get into this cool guy spirit, and you just show everybody, a thing or two, and that's pretty cool for me because I've always enjoyed being, a kind of a cool guy, and with that energy, you can get anywhere you want in life. It's really cool. I love having fun with my friends. I love it.
Yeah, same for me. We get to experience so much on the road. We have just the best times.
Come here. It's okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Anyway, we love our fans. God, do we love them.
And we just want to send a big thank you out to all of them and for all they do for us. And couldn't do it without the fans or the money from promoters. Couldn't do it without that either. Want to send a big thank you out to those people.
Hey, one of those promoters is Sammy Carr and Rick Green of Sam Jam 10. You guys are, this will be the first time you guys, as East Nash Grass, have performed at Sam Jam. That's this coming weekend, Labor Day weekend in Pike County, Ohio. What have you heard about Sam Jam? Corey, I think you've been there before filling in with some other bands, but what's it mean to bring East Nash Grass to the 10th anniversary of the Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival?
Well, it
means the world to us.
It really does. It took the words right out of my mouth. Of course, it means the world to us. It'll be my second time returning as well. We know that we're gonna have a good time. They love bluegrass. They know that we love bluegrass. Hopefully we get paid for it. Unlike last couple gigs we played where we broke our contractual obligations. We're going to try not to do that this time. We're going to try to stand by our word this time and keep it together.
We're turning the page on things we tried in the past that we thought maybe would help us, with AI and, there's so many ways to step on people's faces on the way up. And it's nice to explore them. And we understand that it's not personal.
Yeah, I mean, it's just business, right?
It's business. Business is not easy. Let me tell you.
Yep. But we consider ourselves consummate professionals. And if you just stick to the format and the 4-step plan, we should be able to get through this one.
We're going to get through it.
For any new bands out there, what is the 4-step plan, Harry?
Man,
I don't know if I don't usually like to talk about this.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about it, Daniel. So let's move on.
All righty, understood.
Thanks.
But speaking of business, what are maybe some tips that you guys might have about the business side of things when it comes to creating your own sound and your own brand that new musicians might like to hear?
What did Tim say?
Always be yourself, man.
Always be yourself. And Tim Allen, we generally don't talk about him because some people started to think that it was like a flex, that Tim Allen's one of our best friends, and we text and stuff, and it's like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we're not here to brag about being friends with big time celebrities and movie stars. That's not who we are. We like to remain humble, and we'll leave all that bragging for the little guys.
That's exactly right, Terry.
But so Tim tells you to always be yourself, and it seems like you guys really take that to heart.
Always.
Yeah. But because of my big heart, I'd like to move on from that as well.
Understood. You guys
Thanks.
have a brand new album out called All God's Children. Why don't you tell us about it?
Where do we begin?
Where do we begin? It's got 10 songs. It's mostly original songs from the band. Several of them were written by me and Corey, along with our buddy Christian Ward, a great fiddle player and songwriter. James Key and Christian Ward wrote one of the songs on there. And even most of the covers that we chose aren't truly covers in the sense of like they're songs that have been done before. We reached out to other friends who are songwriters as well, and chose songs from their catalogs that haven't really been recorded yet. So it's all fairly, if it's not original to us, it's original music to the band that hasn't been recorded yet. So we're pretty excited about it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's not a big deal if you want to ask your friends for an opportunity or a song.
There are 2 songs that are
Use
older.
your friends, like take advantage of it.
Yeah, take advantage of your friends is what my stepdad always said. And basically, yeah, there is a Jimmy Driftwood song on the album. The great Ozark balladeer and songwriter. There's one of his songs, and then there's an old bluegrass song from Roy McMillan.
That is exactly right, Harry.
That we put our own spin on. So, but we're pretty excited. I feel like it's the freshest thing we've done.
We try to always put our own spin on.
The new album, All God's Children, does draw on a variety of influences, not just bluegrass, but also some old time. And the final song on the album even has an international flair. Why don't you tell us about that unique connection?
Well, if we look right here on our globe,
Where is we found?
is that it?
It's in there.
Is that it?
It's in there. There it is, right there.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
show them, Corey. It's the Liberian folk chant that it's old as the hills of Liberia, and our friend Brenda McMillan learned this chant as a child, and her and Maddie Denton put an old time fiddle tune flair to it, and it kind of seemed to round out the record in the idea of all God's children.
That's exactly right. Don't you think that's cool?
That's amazing. That's great. Bluegrass is truly international, and so to be able to draw influences from Liberia onto a bluegrass record from nominees for Entertainers of the Year just only seems natural, don't you think?
Let's just say this. I think bluegrass is in good hands.
You guys keep mentioning Madison County. Your guys' name is East Nash Grass. The music scene in East Nashville, especially in the world of bluegrass, has exploded over the last 5 to 10 years. You guys have been a big part of that. How exciting has it been to see so many great musicians that have really kind of poured into the East Nashville area in particular and are now finally receiving some more widespread recognition across the country, not just locally in the Music City area?
That's a lot of questions there. It's nice to see people. I like people that like to play music. People, who cares if you do meth or if it doesn't matter what you do with your life. If you can just get in there and play that sweet, sweet pull off just right, I'm gonna be licking my lips.
Mr. Harry, what do you think?
Man, Corey took all the words right out of my mouth that I was probably going to say. But to add to that, we just like the fans mean so much to us, and we really couldn't do it without them. And it was all for the fans.
All righty. You guys mentioned your friend, Mr. Tim Allen. What are your favorite? What's a favorite Tim Allen film or television show from each of you?
Well, as Tim always says, Mr. Tim Allen's my dad. He just likes to go by Tim or Timmy. But we take to heart a lot of what Buzz Lightyear said, which was to infinity and beyond. And that's kind of like the same principle we apply to our daily rituals. Just keep going and keep going. And even if they are like, okay, that's enough. It's not infinity. Infinity keeps going. Exactly. Even after everyone's sick and tired of it, you just you persist, and those are words we live by.
Corey, what about you?
Well, for me, I mean, Tim always emphasizes, being yourself, but I don't know. I guess I just know a different Tim than what you see on the movies, He's charming and funny and full of mischief and adventure and and he happens to, like the Stanley sound mostly and he's just a great guy. Those people in your life that you're like, if I had to you know, uh, like kill 20 cats for somebody, who would it be? Like, and for me, it's Tim.
You mentioned that Tim is a fan of the Stanley Brothers, fan of you. There's actually quite a few of the movie stars and actors that are big bluegrass fans. Bill Murray is a bluegrass fan. Rick Moranis made a bluegrass album many years ago. Steve Martin has made several bluegrass records, and he's co-hosting the upcoming IBMA award show. What about bluegrass music do you think lends itself to so many fans in Hollywood?
Well, I mean, gosh, Hollywood, uh, illegal crime rings.
Steve Martin's actually a little bit on our stink list right now. We don't really talk about him. He's kind of on our stink list because he stole a song idea from me and Christian Ward.
He was outside and just listening in, and
it's real deal. It's up for Song of the Year, and we're not. Steve Martin's kind of on the stink list.
Not thrilled with it, I guess.
Really?
He's on our stink list.
So you're saying that Steve Martin stole your guy? It was actually your guys' idea for 5 days out, 2 days back.
We don't know that happened, but it's like that was the case. Because my neighbor said that there was someone outside of the house, like peeking in while it was being written. So
yeah, and then
I mean, it's not necessarily true, but
then after 2 days, 5 days later, that song came out,
and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah, the rest is on our stink list, as we would say. Yeah.
Are there any other Hollywood celebrities on your stink list?
Not yet, but we hope to add more. Hopefully by next year there'll be a few more.
Well, and as Corey referred to earlier, on the way up, you step on a few faces. And so I guess the longer your stink list, the more successful that you have become. So you can't get to the top without making a few enemies, right?
It's not about friends in this business. It's about money and about being the winner.
And then having a cool guy, fun time too.
Yeah, having a good persona and looking cool and acting cool and just being a role model for kids.
You mentioned the Steve Martin is on your stink list, and I asked if there was any other Hollywood celebrities on your stink list. Steve Martin is also a bluegrass entertainer. Who were some other bluegrass artists on your stink list, and why?
Skip Cherry Holmes is on Corey's stink list.
Yeah, why is that, Corey?
I don't appreciate that he enjoys destroying property and making a big show of it. I think he's a hack. I think he's a loser and just a stupid little boy that needs to grow up.
Yeah, they don't talk about it publicly, but he's definitely the reason that the Cherry Holmes are no more. At least that's what I've been told by a few people.
Now, it's funny that you mentioned the guitar smashing incident with Skip Cherry Holmes, because that actually took place at Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival, where you guys are playing this coming weekend. What do you have to say about that?
I guess it's just full for me. It's like full pentagram, like just coming back to that place where such atrocities took place, and we'll see what we can do about it to make people feel a little better.
Trust us, no instruments are going to be destroyed in the making of this concert.
Do you think that it would be a good way to maybe kind of right a wrong if you guys, he destroyed an instrument during their final song? What if you built an instrument during your opening song?
Trust us, Daniel. We thought about this, and they wouldn't allot a long enough time slot for us. We would have needed a couple hours to put together a guitar kit, and they're only allotting, I believe, 75 to 90 minutes for us. So
Yeah, you're really asking some doozies, man. Appreciate that.
Try to come with the hard hitters. East Nash Grass done a great job building a great following, as we mentioned, and a great brand. Your guys' logo is unique. It has a sheep on it. Why a sheep?
It's a lamb.
A lamb.
Say it again. It's a lamb.
It's a lamb.
That's right. Yes, it is a lamb. And one of our friends in town is a very, very smart, funny, like cool girl, and she just made it, and that's what I want to say.
Why do you think a lamb embodies the band's image so well?
I used to have lambs. I used to have, at one point, I had like 17 in my yard, and it just got to be too much, and eventually you have to set them free, and so I walked them down to the Matco, and I fed them motor oil and just let them go. See how they fare without my help.
How'd they do?
I don't know.
Still waiting on a check-in with them.
I don't know. I don't care. Okay, I don't care anymore about that. Thank you so much.
In recent days, there's been a lot of controversy about an old man sitting on a porch. That'd be the porch of Cracker Barrel. You guys are sitting on your porch. Of course, Cracker Barrel, they originally changed their logo. It was recently announced they're going to be changing back. Do you think they should have stuck to their guns? Did you lose respect to them for wanting to change or for not sticking to their guns?
For us, Cracker Barrel is about family and those sweet turnip greens. And my personal favorite
is the trout.
The trout. I just slurp it up, and it's fun to. Harry usually gets what is it? The
beans and greens.
Yeah, beans and greens. and we just can't get enough of it.
Oh,
okay.
It's hard to stay healthy out on the road, and sometimes we eat our vegetables, and that's when we go Cracker.
I'm always telling this guy, come on, Harry. It's not just beans and greens all the time.
What was your initial reaction when Cracker Barrel rolled out that new logo? What did you think about that? What went through your mind?
What an awesome, sweet looking new pop.
It's like we always say, cleaner is better, and we like for our image to be clean cut. And we feel like that's what they're trying to do with their new image is, hey, we're clean. We're not dirty like everyone used to say we were. We're cleaning it up around here.
They have since retracted the new logo due to fan reaction and civil unrest. And they are going back to the old logo. What do you think about that?
I guess they're not as clean as they thought they were.
Nice.
Will you still be eating at Cracker Barrel?
Sure. I mean, I got to get that slippery eel. I got to get that trout. You know what I'm saying? I got to get that trout.
Do you guys play the pegboard game when you're at Cracker Barrel?
Oh, yeah.
I've gotten down to 3 before.
That's pretty good. What about you, Corey?
I don't know.
All righty. There we go. Flies flying around. What do you do if you're on stage and bugs start flying around? What do you do in that situation?
The more the merrier, as I was.
It's what he always says.
All righty. We're chatting with Harry Clark and Corey Walker of East Nash Grass, nominated for Entertainers of the Year, the upcoming IBMA Bluegrass Music Awards. They're helping headline Friday night at Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival. SamJamBluegrass.com has more information, and they have a brand new album out called All God's Children. Who are some of your guys' biggest inspirations when you're on stage?
I got to say Lance Armstrong is a big one for me.
Why is that?
Oh, he rode that bike.
He didn't stop. To infinity and beyond.
Yep.
Just grow up. Make your bed.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Pet a cat.
Speaking of telling the truth, Lance Armstrong, a notorious liar. So what sort of lesson do you get from that?
Actually, not how that went down.
You don't hear much from him these days, do you?
Exactly.
How did that go down? Maybe I'm misremembering.
He was taking medicine, but he shouldn't have taken it. And they said, you can't race France.
He said, no, you can't do that. And he said, yes, I can if I want. And then the rest is history.
The rest is history. Corey, who are some of your biggest inspirations when you're on stage?
Oh, well, I'm a fan of Sith Lord. I'm a fan of Popcorn Sutton,
Carl Jung,
and Carl Jung.
Fantastic. Popcorn Sutton, a notorious moonshiner in southeastern United States. What sort of lessons do you think you can take from his ability to rise in his field despite all odds, including the United States government?
Well, we're learning more every day, but we're getting further and further away from the lip curl generation. Bill Monroe had it. We can't even do it. We can't do the lip curl anymore. And Popcorn has the lip curl too.
We didn't get enough fights to get the lip curl.
That gentle confidence. We're just taking everything day by day, and with my friend Harry's help, I'm gonna become a real man too, and it's only gonna help in East Nash Grass.
It's great that Harry's shepherding you in your personal life, both off stage and on stage. What are some things that Harry's helped you overcome?
You guys know the wart thing. I mean, if we get warts, sometimes, like, I'll just give you an example. I'll be like, it's okay, you're gonna be okay. I'll rub the cream all over your body, and you can feel better just knowing that I'm there.
That's great that you guys have a friendship that deep.
Love you, Corey.
Love you too, man.
Now, a question I've always been dying to ask, with as tight as you guys are, with such a special friendship, sometimes do the other band members get jealous of what you have?
We've been building on this for years, and that's what some idiots in our band don't understand. We've been building on this. This has not been easy. Okay.
East Nash Grass going to be at Sam Jam Bluegrass Festival this weekend. Learn more at samjambluegrass.com. You want to see this top band nominated for IBMA's Entertainers of the Year, and be sure to check out their new album, All God's Children. Where can folks go to see where you guys are going to be next, to learn more about this new record and learn more about the band?
We can go to Sam Jam and
EastNashGrass.com.
Have a show.
Instagram, East Nash Grass. Facebook, East Nash Grass. Google, East Nash Grass.
This is Harry Clark. I'm Corey Walker. This is East Nash Grass.
I need a bath.
Let's. You want to just go?